Hello everyone, and welcome back to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. Second reading today, reading on this clapback from the palace, Rebecca English. Harry will never be half in, half out, all of that stuff. See previous reading for the important details of that article, which really shut the whole Sussex spin down very abruptly. I've got the Shadowland Tarot on the tarot table now for this reading, and I'm going to look at how Harry is feeling in light of this Rebecca English article that really shut the whole Parkle spin session down. You know, a bit like a washing machine mid-spin, and you just switch it off, or it blows a fuse or something, and boof, finished. Interesting that the Parkles have already started briefing. Oh, Harry never wanted half in, half out, and oh, Harry's so happy in the United States and he can't imagine ever leaving. And the Archie to Eton thing is also being walked back, and oh no, don't intend to send Archie to Eton, haven't registered Archie with Eton. And this is in a direct contradiction of a story that Tom Sykes seemed to have been given directly from the Sussex camp just a day or so ago, that Archie was being sent to Eton. All gone, all being unwound very quickly. So, Shadowland Tarot, and I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I'm going to see how Harry is feeling right now. He was really on cloud nine, strutting about, dropping comments all over the place about how the meeting with Pa went and his future, and he was going to be doing half in, half out, and he was going to be taking over from Prince William, and Pa really loved him best and all this stuff, and Prince William lazy, and Pa really frustrated with Prince William in public. So happy to see Harry back doing what he was doing best. Hero Harry, shut down. I know some people think that this is all part of a long game, a long con, this Rebecca English article, but I'm going to take it at face value as Harry, you're not welcome, we don't want you back, and you mistook tea and cake for the Treaty of Versailles. I think that's going to live on in infamy, that comment, personally. And of course, I think we've got the energy. This is just tarot. It's for fun and entertainment. It is all my opinion and all speculation, and I just read energy. And there is a disclaimer in the box below, of course. So let's see. How is Harry feeling right now? I'm sure that he's got phone alerts for Daily Mail articles, and probably woken up by this Rebecca English article. Horror and dismay. Maybe not horror and dismay. Maybe he thinks that he's still in with a chance. Five of Swords is our underlying energy, conflict, fighting. And of course the fight goes on between him and the royals, and trying to get himself back into popularity and all the rest of it. Hollow victory card for me, always the Five of Swords. Fighting with people, fighting for the sake of fighting, fighting over trivial things you shouldn't be fighting over. But also thinking that you've won when actually you have lost. I think that about sums up Harry's past few weeks, don't you? That's my opinion anyway. Heart of the reading, what are we dealing with? Harry's point of view. Ooh, Two of Pentacles in reverse. That's half in or half out if ever there was. It's the juggling card. I've got 1 foot here and 1 foot there, and I'm doing this clever balancing act. No, you're not. We saw him juggling in the window all those years ago when Meghan was having her very offensive jokey thing with Melissa McCarthy, joking at the royals' expense. That went down like a lead balloon. Harry has lost this, what he was trying to do, the half in, half out, failed. Two of Pentacles. He's dropped the ball. It's all collapsed. It's all fallen down. There it is. It's not a terrible card, but it does very vividly depict the energy of the situation for me as an energy reader. What's this particular problem right now? Oh wow, Three of Swords. He can't believe this. He cannot believe it. He would have gone to that afternoon tea with Pa and ate his favourite cake, his slice of cake, and thought that everything was great, because he just doesn't understand. He doesn't have adult, I wouldn't even say adult, because that's an insult to most children and young people who have perception, who understand human emotions. He doesn't get it. He just doesn't get how other people feel. That's what's coming through for me with the Three of Swords. It's all about him. It's all about his pain and his hurt feelings and his sense of betrayal. And how dare they? And I thought this went so well, even though we saw that face as he left. And I think that what went on in that meeting was not nearly as cozy as was spun afterwards, which is one of the reasons why Rebecca English had to write what she wrote. No mention of what went on in that meeting, but it was just tea and cake. It was nothing more than that. Can't believe it. Who does he blame? Who does he blame? I've got the Star in reverse. I believe with that Star card that he thinks that they're just jealous. He's been told that. That's been whispered in his ear for long enough that he believes it. He probably always believed it, even if subconsciously that's what he suspected. But now I think it's quite clear to him, as clear as anything can possibly be to him personally, that they are just jealous. They're jealous of his star power. They can't deal with it. And that would be Prince William particularly there. That they just can't deal with how popular he is, and he's Hero Harry, because that star has got a medal energy, and that's Hero Harry. Can't deal with the fact he went to Ukraine and he was so well received there, whereas William isn't allowed to go because of course no one wants Prince William to die. He's very important, whereas who cares what happens to the has-been if he goes to Ukraine? It's that basic. But he doesn't get it. He thinks William is a coward and he's Hero Harry. And they just can't deal with it. Jealousy is off the charts. That's coming through. His sense of their jealousy that started back in that Australian tour that was actually so badly handled by Harry and Meghan. So many rumours about how badly they behaved, and she in particular. But no, it was so good that William and Catherine were in jealous and worried about their position as next in line. What's his focus right now? What's going on with him? Seven of Swords in reverse. He still wants back in. It's my Megxit card. The Seven of Swords is running away, cowardly behavior, getting away with things, being shady, being unethical, just being wrong in every possible way. He wants to undo that. He wants to go back. It's not ownership, it's not accountability, it's not a sense of I will have to confess and I'm going to be caught out. He wants to unwind Megxit. He wants to go back. He really does want to go back on his own terms and trailing clouds of glory. That's how he wants to go back. Past few weeks, how have they been for him? Oh yeah, King of Swords. This is the plot, the executing, the strategy that was cooked up by his PR people. We know who that was in particular. He thought it was done brilliantly. He believed that he was doing everything by the book, as had been planned, as had been agreed, showing up at all the events, doing little mock sword fights, smiling, waving to the crowd, taking selfies, doing whatever the crowd. There was no crowd. Meeting with Pa on an equal level because he's in king energy, King of Swords, believing that he's equal to the King of Swords. Very, very, very confident and very calculating. Now, where are we now? Five of Cups in reverse. A lot of real sorrow there. I would say the fact that the card is in reverse in this context is going to be very difficult for him to actually extricate himself from this depression that he's going to find himself in roundabout now. Short-term kind of energy. Very miserable. Very sorry for himself. Very focused on what he's lost. I think that the trip back to the UK would have reminded him of so many things that he's lost. Friends, status, lifestyle, family. That he just blithely put behind him, denounced, trashed, and off he went because she told him to, but also he wanted to, equal blame, I think, personally, and now wallowing in misery. Sometimes in Five of Cups, there's a regret and remorse energy. It's not reading like that for me in this context. Sorry to say, it's just not there. Self-pity, that is there for me as an energy reader. So his view of his role now with the royal family, how does he see it? What's going on? We got the Four of Swords. Oh, pain, unwanted. There's a lot of he's unwelcome. It's that Four of Swords. We don't want you out in public with us. We want you to stay away, stay hidden. We've got enough bad news on our plates dealing with Fergie and all the rest of it, and Andrew. We don't need you as well, bringing your bad news and your smell with you when you come over to the UK and prance around as if you're somebody important and popular still. No, you're not. He knows. He knows it's moved on from that Three of Swords, that heartache and betrayal energy. I'm losing my voice today for some reason. To Four of Swords energy. Now, just go away and hide. And so there's a sense for him that he really has to lay low and lick his wounds and feel sorry for himself and have a big think about how unfair life is and how cruel life is and how jealous and resentful they are and they don't appreciate him. That's all coming through in this Four of Swords energy reader. I'm just expressing the energy that's coming through for me. Pressure he's under now. Oh, we got more swords. Swords, we got such bad cards on this tarot table. We have now the Nine of Swords in reverse. A nightmare. An absolute nightmare. The nightmares come back. He thought, when they cooked up this cunning plan to basically take Charles by storm, force their way back in, force Harry's way back in, battering ram style, and then just spin it, get all the British press on side, or write all those hateful articles, spin, spin, spin. He thought that he was in with a shout and it would go smoothly and he would be back. He'd get his undo the Megxit thing. But now the pressure is the nightmare has come back. How's he going to get out of this mess now? He's tried it. And this really was his last shot. He's got family moments, grim family moments that are going to show up inevitably, as they do in any family, not just the royals. He's got some hard family moments that he's going to have to get through when there will be opportunities for an embrace or a photo opportunity, standing shoulder to shoulder with someone. But it's going to be the Andrew vibe of, I don't want to speak to you. I really would like to punch you and knock you into a dog bowl, but we're on the steps of whatever abbey or cathedral and I can't. That vibe coming through for me. Hopes and fears for Harry right now. Chariot in reverse. Ooh, he knows. That's Prince William's energy, Cancerian energy, major arcana. Prince William's going to run him down. Prince William is not going to cooperate. He's not going to get the Harry show back on the road. He's going to derail it at every possible opportunity. He's going to run him off the road, basically. If Harry tries to get back, Prince William is going to block it. Prince William is going to just do whatever it takes to stop it. Harry knows that. This is a card of ambition as well and getting your own way. It's willpower. It's what you want, your drive to achieve a goal, the Chariot, and it's in reverse. He doesn't have any focus, any purpose. He's got the Invictus Games 2 years out in Birmingham. Birmingham is not the place you want to be holding an event like that in 2027. Just saying. Pa, who knows what will be going on with Pa in 2 years' time. It's very uncertain. Harry's future is very uncertain right now. He's appeared in a ridiculous little promo for Disney. He looked like he was off his face on something. He looked like a simpleton. It's an unkind word, but he did not look like somebody you would entrust with anything important. He's got big trouble finding a purpose, finding a way forward, and he knows it. He does know some things, and that he does know. Where is he heading with this royal situation? What's happening? got the Hermit in reverse. Now, normally Hermit card, if I was reading on anyone else, I'd say, oh, he's got a chance to come back in from the cold. Hermit in reverse is ending your isolation, your time out. We've got time out here with the Four of Swords, which he knows he's in now. He's on the naughty step with that Four of Swords, permanently, really. But because it's Harry and because it's Virgo card, the Hermit, it's his card, it's his energy in reverse. Even if they let him back into the UK and they let him back into the family at some level, there's still just this energy of shunning. We don't want you. You are someone we don't want to have anything to do with. You're like the Yorks. You're on that level now with them. You're unwelcome, you're unwanted, you're a disgrace. You picked the wrong path, you listened to the wrong advice, you followed the wrong leadership, and here you are. If you are back in, you are not back in. You are just Harry in disgrace. Virgo in its negative aspect. And Virgo represents work, essentially. Many things. I don't want to demean Virgos out there, but you're not coming back to work for us. No. He's made a big mess the past few weeks. I think that Guardian interview went to his head, said some things he shouldn't have. Madame also unleashed herself on certain tabloids, and now they're paying, I believe, a quite terrible price. That is my energy reading. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.